Hey everyone, welcome on into another episode of Dragon Age Origins, part 58. So last time we left off, we went through Ostagar, and we are back here at the Tower of Ishal. So we're gonna, because that's where the necromancer went and fled. So we're gonna see what awaits us. Now the first time we went through, yep, he's running like a freaking coward. Right. You're gonna die.
As you wish.
I feel like it's like the effects are still a little loud, so I'm gonna, put that down there. Let's see what. Oh, it looks like we got an ogre too.
On it.
All right.
Go.
Here we go. Only one.
Then we'll do
So
this.
stand.
But even if you resist this, will at least do plenty of damage. That still got me. All right.
Victory shall be mine.
Damn, he just. Damn, can you just stop knocking me down? That'd be nice. Oh my god, this is annoying. Come on, get up. Thank you. Hey, I wanted to kill him. No, I wanted to kill him. That's. Well, there's at least one other ogre, so. But
Let's
still,
get started.
it's like, damn, that was my kill.
Right.
Herlick grunt. All right. Yeah, let's go with two-handed sweep. Cold. That's cool. You know what? I really should get the why is she all the way over here? All right. I mean, hey, it gets the job done. I think we get the last one.
Ugh, down the hole and into the deep. I don't even want to imagine where that leads.
All right, let's go down here.
As you wish. Jump, you can do better than that.
Sit down. Yeah, no, this is not the way. We go this way. There's also spiders down here, which, you know, spiders aren't bad, but there's like so many of them, and it's like why? So this is actually probably how they invaded the tower, because I remember when we first did the Tower of Ostagar, the soldiers says, like, you know, they came in unexpectedly from underground or something. Yeah, this is probably how they got down here. Let's go Thunder Arms.
Let's get started.
You know what? Probably just better just winter's grass.
You had it coming. Time for a little cleanup.
All right, he got it. Oh, and she's ready to be leveled up, so let's see. So awesome, we can use this one now. So what this does, summons a skeletal minion from the corpse of a fallen enemy to fight alongside the party for a short time. It's a cool one. Usually when I go after... No, you are not... You really think I'm just gonna let you... You must be crazy. Nice. Okay, and then let's go with this one. Then we'll use that. Then the Cone of Cold, or what is it? Yeah, Cone of Cold.
Yes.
Then we'll do Winter's Grass.
I shall do it.
Do we have that one? No, we don't. Okay.
Immediately.
Excellent. Alrighty. Nope, that's the wrong way. Go through here. I already got... There's also like a better, not battle axe, but like warhammer I have for ogre. Okay, so I think the first thing we want to do is have... Let's go with Virulent Bomb. Then we're going to pulverize. What is it? Yeah, Petrify, and then... Boom. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
I am ready.
Let's get started.
Nice. Oh, really? More of them?
As you wish.
Direct me.
I guess we should go with this one. Alright, since this one wants to be like that. No, I haven't shown you guys the bear form. So let's go with, try the bear form, I guess. Kinda, it feels ridiculous. So what's this one do? Is this just this? Okay, this is a slam, deals critical damage, knocks down target.
I think we work well together.
Alright. No, this is the way back. We want to go back to this. We want to go over here. Okay. So... No. Okay, this way. We really haven't got the helmet yet? Maybe it's the last... Maybe it's like the, because I think there's like one more commander out here. Alright. Yeah, so he still remembers that night that the army was facing off against the darkspawn. There's that freaking jerk. Maybe he has it. Wait, that's the ogre that Duncan fought. Or like he fought, but he also died from. Yeah, there will be no magic here, sir.
I am
Here
ready.
we go.
Oh yeah, so that's a risen ogre. So let's see here. So we'll go with the petrified.
Yes?
Oh god.
Another battle, I see.
Alright, so... Did we get them all?
Victory shall be mine.
I think we got them all. Alright. God, this fire is in the way. It's so visually blinding. Alright, let's see. Yeah, he has it. I was wondering where the last one is. And now, look at us. We have Cailan's armor 6. I remember in the beginning, I'm like, oh, I want that armor. We got it now.
Is the last of them.
Yep.
It has been a long day. By the lines around your eyes, I dare say you look as old as I.
And if I may say so, milady, you appear to be getting younger by the day.
Be careful who you flirt with, young man. When you wake up beside me tomorrow morning, I'll be back to reminding you of your grandmother.
Yep, I love it.
Beside
I
you.
love this banter.
You heard what I said. It would not be the first time I woke to a younger man in my bed.
Are all women this evil and conniving when they grow old?
Just me, my dear. Just me.
Gotta love the banter. Alright, let's see... Where's that ogre? Let's see what we get. Nice, so you get Duncan's sword and dagger. Pretty good set. I used the... I don't know if I used the dagger for... I might use the dagger on Zevran. Well... Now that we are done... Let's see. Is there a quicker way that we can just... Nah, looks... Well, there might be. Alright. Let us head on back. So we're gonna also fight the High Dragon, as I mentioned at the end of the last episode. Shall load it back onto that on the recent save. Damn. This is so sad. I mean, this is all Logain's fault, because even if he died...
Alistair, are you all right?
Oh,
He could have
left him here to
Wait,
rot.
I'll just wait till they're finished.
We need to do something.
So, even if Cailan still alive, because I feel like he would have regardless, they could have been able to bring his corpse back, and you know, like, at least give him a proper burial, but they just left him to die. Like, he can't rest in peace like this. Like, this is not right. Oh, that's fucked up. He's dead and gone. Let the darkspawn have their fun. Nah, man. He is of royal blood and deserves a pyre.
He was a good man who
Yeah.
hoped too much and died too young. He deserves what little honor we can afford to grant him.
And here we are. You can now rest in peace, King Cailan. And like I said, this, I think, makes me think, does Loghain deserve to live after all the shit he did? Because on one hand, it's like, I want to kill that bastard for what he's done. But on the other hand, he deserves to suffer. So it's going to be a tough choice. I know. So, wait, new quest. Oh, or is... No, I don't see any new quest. Huh. Or is that what the one that just said it's complete? I think that's what it is. Yeah. Well, now that we're done... So Morgan disapproves of that. It's like... And she... Oh, there's one left. Well... Bro, you're just... Die darkspawn scum. Or, you know, Morgan can just one-shot it. That's cool.
As you wish.
That's the courts. Okay. Well... Guess we can head on back now. Yeah. Let's head on back. Or actually, let me just see if there's anything... Yeah, it's already been burned. What am I doing? Okay, let's head back. Because there's also something that Lyanna does that I think is really cool, which you get like this cool cutscene after the Dalish arc. So let us talk to her right now. Where is she? There she is.
I was just thinking about what happened to the elves, and I'm reminded of a song sung to me many years ago. It was when my mother died. And this wise elven woman comforted me and told me that we shouldn't fear death or hate it. Death is just another beginning. One day, we must all shed our earthly bodies to allow our spirits to fly free.
That is comforting.
It's a beautiful sentiment, I think. One that brings peace and hope to the grieving.
Yeah. Of course, what happened to Cailan is just... It's not right, but... I guess that was just, you know, it's just meant to be, and... Alright, I'll be quiet now. So beautiful. I can just imagine, like, characters like Aiden and Alistair just contemplating, like, what happened that night. Because regardless, Loghain left Cailan to die, and that's not right, just because he was power hungry. No, even our dog he's just chilling and relaxing. He's liking the song too. It's beautiful. There, she's getting a little close there. I mean, even Aiden, I think he's even also thinking about just when he lost his family and everything, because they got killed by Arl Howe, who betrayed us. Yeah, it's a really good song. It almost looks like they're gonna kiss, but like, nah, man. Our eyes are set on Zevran. After doing the Return to Ostagar, I felt like this was the most appropriate time for Leona to play this song. Like, I already said it already, but damn, it is so beautiful. Yeah, that was nice. Alright, so... I guess we can... wait, why is she in attack stance pose? I don't get it. I guess we'll talk to her, because we actually get an interesting quest line from her as well.
What's on your mind?
Alright, is there something we can do to cure you? So, I think I've already talked about how she's been on borrowed time thanks to like a spirit, but that spirit is slowly weakening. So, and because of that, she's also being affected by it. So, let's see. Is there anything we can do to cure you?
Cure me? What, am I sick now?
Well, you're a little dead.
Even you know that you cannot cure the dead. And I'm not the only one dying. You are too. I'm just more efficient about it. Ah, child. Your concern is heartwarming. But death comes to everyone, and it is not something to fear.
I don't fear death. It's the dying that scares me.
People fear not death, but having life taken from them.
Right.
Many waste the life given to them, occupying themselves with things that do not matter. When the end comes, they say they did not have time enough to spend with loved ones, to fulfill dreams, to go on adventures they only talked about. But why should you fear death if you are happy with the life you have led? If you can look back on everything and say, yes, I am content, it is enough.
She really is the grandmother of this group. I mean, shit, man. Some of that stuff like was hitting hard. I mean, yeah, people in life like they probably focus on a lot of trivialities, just because they're just trying to find something to fill that emptiness. But then there's like it's like, damn, I should have done this when I was younger, or I should have done better. And it's like there's always these lingering regrets that come, I think, in the face of death. And but she's right here. It's like, if you are happy with the life you've had, if you are content, then, that's enough. There's only so much we can do. But anyway, because we always want more.
Ah, human nature. You are right. Some people will never be content and will always want more. I think I've led a good life, a full life, and I, for one, am not afraid of death, whatever it may bring. They say that when you die, your spirit travels through the fade and returns to the Maker. And after that, we'll see, won't we?
Alright, let's talk to her again, because I think then we get the quest.
What's on your mind?
Do you have any regrets at all?
I try not to dwell too much on the mistakes of my past, of which there are many. I would go quite mad if I did that. But I do have one regret. The greatest misstep of my life, made even more grave because it had dire consequences for someone else.
What did you do?
Years ago, I was assigned as mentor to a lad, Anarin. He was my first apprentice. Anarin was an elf, raised in one of the elven alienages, and he was very mistrustful of humans, especially humans in authority.
Kind of makes sense, honestly, just because, like, elves have been mistreated in the Dragon Age series, and many of them are slaves. So it's like, yeah, it makes sense he distrusts humans more so if it's one in authority. I can see how this could be trouble.
What Anarin needed was time. Time to get used to his new home. Time to emerge from his shell so we could build a rapport. I gave him no such time. I was young and arrogant. He is a mage, I thought. He needs to grow up and act like one. I expected too much from him too quickly.
Yes. Yeah, that
I
was...
gave no consideration to his origin or his feelings, and he retreated further from me. All I could think of was how stubborn he was, how he was throwing away all his talent and his potential just to be difficult.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, I mean, she didn't, like, when she was younger, she didn't give him time to adjust to his new lifestyle, and it was just demanding so much from him early on, especially because she's actually gonna reveal how young he was. But the other thing too, it's like, you know, he was very mistrustful of humans, and you know, he probably saw her as this authority figure and always putting him down, always like not really helping him to get adjusted, and so probably just pushed her too far. Was he talented?
Oh, very much so. Sometimes I would catch him practicing on his own, but if I asked him to show me what he could do, he would freeze up or fumble terribly. You cannot plant crops in the cold, wintry ground. You cannot teach a student who is closed off and unresponsive.
True.
Patience is what is needed, and I learned that too late to help him.
Yeah, I can kind of somewhat relate to that. I mean, I personally have anxiety, and sometimes I just freeze up, and it's like I can do really good like on my own, but sometimes it's like in front of other people or stuff, I will act like I'm a complete novice. But regardless, yeah, I mean, shoot, he was probably, like she said, very talented on his own, but because he mistrusted other people, I think, you know, he just was not comfortable, and, you know, just made him stumble in what he was good at. Anyway, what happened to Anarin?
Anarin ran away from the circle one night. I had berated him over some trivial, ridiculous matter that I no longer remember. I drove him away because of something utterly unimportant. He was a child, 14 at the time of his leaving. They had his phylactery, and they hunted him down.
I know what that is, but, you know, we'll let her do the talking. Phylactery?
The phylactery is a vial of blood taken from a mage. But blood is connected to life, and your blood can be used to track you down. They called him Maleficar, a mage who practices forbidden magic, deserving of death. He was a child, misunderstood and lost. I begged the Templars to tell me if he suffered, if they gave him a quick death. I got no answers from them. I was his mentor.
Damn.
And they wouldn't even tell me what
I don't know how I
became
feel about
of
these
him.
Templars. Fuck them. I mean, dude, they're so extreme. It's like they thought he was an apostate, and then killed him, like a freaking 14-year-old. Someone who was having a hard time fitting in, having a hard time adjusting to his new life. Probably had all sorts of other crap going on in his headspace, and they treat him like another apostate. Yeah, I don't know. These Templars, like with that one guy says like, oh, we need to kill all the Templars because look what they did, and it was like, no, it was one, but he wanted to go to the extreme. That was cruel of them.
I should have known better. I had the best mentors. They were kind, compassionate. Why didn't I learn from them? I failed Anarin. All I had to do was listen to him. He would try to talk to me, and I would tell him to concentrate on his spells. He talked about the alienage sometimes, and the Dalish. He always talked about looking for the Dalish elves.
Maybe he did find the Dalish.
The Templars are well trained and thorough. That he still lives, it would be a vain hope. The apprentices that came after Anaran benefited greatly from the lessons I learned from him. In a sense, he was my teacher, and I his
That's kind
student.
of poetic. I mean, in a way, like, yes, she was a teacher herself, but because she didn't learn those things such as patience, kindness, compassion, through that tragedy that happened, yes, in a way, Anaran was the teacher to wise up, to teach with compassion, with kindness. See, there is a bright side.
And there it is. My story, my one greatest regret.
So let us see here. It's under companions, Wynn's regret. Wynn spoke to you about the first people she took under her wing, elf named Anaran. She was quite harsh on him and drove him away from the circle. Anaran spoke often of the Dalish elves and dreamed of finding her, finding them. However, Wynn believes that he never managed to find them, and that he was hunted down and killed by the Templars. Okay, so we are going to go back to a save. I think it's... Which one is this? So these were some of my older saves that I did. Is it this one, maybe? Cannot remember, because... It's the den around... I'm trying to think here if it's this one. Okay, yeah, I think... Yeah, because that's... That one, well, 9126... Yeah, I think we are doing this one. Well, let me see here, because I think this is the one with the armor that I get. Yeah, okay, that's the one from, we went this, not that one, this one. Alright, so this one is the one that's updated, that I have a lot of the endgame gear stuff here. So this is also, you get this one from, what is it? It's the one from the Grey Warden's DLC. So we'll actually do wins. There's also Ogre, and that's like an old plan, but it's okay, but I don't really care too much about it. So yeah. So this one is where I have all like the builds and everything sorted out. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Dalish elves. And let's see. Then we shall head. Let's see, who should we take? We'll take Alistair.
Yes.
Well, there's not really any fighting in this one, so I'll take Severin too.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, Brazilian outskirts. Probably end it with the High Dragon.
You know, Alistair, Antiva has a long tradition of royal bastards.
You don't say.
Oh god, we gotta hear
Oh,
this.
yes. They've led wars to claim the throne. Some of them have become kings. In fact, I'd say the current royal line in Antiva stems from bastard blood several times over.
Well, aren't you just chock full of useless trivia today?
Sadly, whenever a royal bastard rears their head in public and declares themselves, it often goes poorly for them.
Let me guess. They get assassinated.
Only the very popular ones.
And the unpopular ones?
Well, they get by somehow, I'm sure. There was one fellow who did quite well working as a prostitute based on his uncanny resemblance to the king. Charged a fortune.
Couldn't afford him, I take it.
That cynicism will serve you well, my friend. Hold on to it.
Alright, so I actually wanted to explain what I was having on for my enchantments here. So we have paralysis, the reduction movement speed, and cold. All that's just going to just hinder like the movement of the enemies that I fight. So unless it's like a really strong enemy like an ogre or even like the high dragon. Okay, so was it this? I think it was this guy we talked to.
You did it, outsider. You saved us from the ravages of the curse after all.
May the creators bless you, truly.
But Zathrian is lost to us, after all these centuries. He died heroically, I hope.
Let's just say his time had come.
Some things are better left unsaid, I gather. His will still be a tale worthy of telling Dalish children for many years to come. And now Keeper Lanaya prepares for us to enter into war alongside the humans. I never thought I'd live to see the day.
I, for one, look forward to fighting against these darkspawn creatures.
Just hope you're ready.
Let's hope you return and tell us all about them. As for you, outsider, I expect I'll be telling tales about the Grey Warden one day,
Alright, I think we need to talk to him again now.
Andera Natishan, Grey Warden. Join us at the fire if you like, but haven't you got a war to get to?
Have you ever heard of an elf named Anarin?
I appreciate you trying to find him, but what are the chances?
Anarin the healer?
You know Anarin?
He lives? No, it can't be him. Perhaps it is a common elven name.
No, I know of only one Anarin.
Ah, it makes sense. Anarin said that he was from the human cities. You are old friends, then?
You see, there is no harm in asking.
If you seek Anarin, you must venture into the forest. He prefers to be amidst the trees and the animals.
Thank you all so much.
Alright, I should go.
Dareth Shirral.
Alright, so now we're gonna go to, I think it's just, because we have like the west. Okay, let's go here. I think it's this one? I'm not sure. Is this the one with the, yes, okay, so this is the no, it's not. Oh, regardless, we have to run there anyway, so let's just do that real quick, and then we shall deal with the high dragon. Which I think I saw something, like I was just reading on some lore, but that the blighted dragon like was once a because I know he's like part of like one of the old gods, but the thing is like the high dragons like blighted dragons were once like the high dragons or something like that. I have to look on it again. Okay, he should be nearby. Let's see. I think it's this way. Near like the Mad Hermit. Yes, I think it was here. No, yes, it was. I was getting a little worried. I was like, is he not here? Okay. Anarin.
Friends, turn back, please. These woods are a danger to those who do not know the paths.
Anarin?
Wait, I remember your face. But younger, more impulsive, stern. Wynn?
I thought they had killed you.
They very nearly did. The Templars found me while I was searching for the Dalish. They ran me through and left me for dead.
I brought this on you. Oh, I was a dreadful mentor, harsh and impatient. I am sorry for the way I treated you.
I've put that behind me, and you should too. I didn't fit in with the Templars in your chantry. My path lay elsewhere.
Irving is a reasonable man. He will find some way for you to return. The Circle needs new blood. It needs to change.
I have fond memories of Irving. He was always kind to me. I will consider your proposal, and perhaps I will speak with Irving. However, I promise nothing. Now, it is getting late and you have much to do. You should be on your way.
I am pleased to have made your acquaintance, Anarin. Not Darren. Anarin.
Likewise. My years in the Circle were not a complete waste. I learned more than I let on. You did teach me, Wynne, even if you didn't know it. Look at this. It's the hardened sap of a tree native to this forest. It's been something of a lucky charm for me, and now I want you to have it.
Very well. I'm grateful. May your gods smile on you, Anarin.
And on you.
Nice. So now that we've finished that quest, I mean, we could continue talking to him, but so it's like I feel like both of them have learned like things that they were struggling with back then. I mean, he was like, I mean, I think he did admit that he was like being stubborn, but you know, he also like if you do talk to him, he mentions it's like I wish that that Wynne didn't, I wish, basically what he says is, I wish Wynne didn't have so much guilt for after all these years. So is this the right way? Yes, it is. Cool. So this dragon isn't too bad, like, because I'm like level 20 right now, which, before I was like level 18, so not a huge spike difference. Alright, can we... Oh my goodness. I really wish, like, between these different areas you could just fast travel. Okay, let's get out of here. And I'll change and take out... Well, hold on. What dagger do I have on? Do I have the one that's weak to... Yes, I do have that one. That one is weak to dragons. I haven't decided what I'll put on it, though. Probably, like, similar to what I have with Aiden, just, like, paralysis. I wish this episode might hit 50 minutes. Trying to, like, but it shouldn't take too long. I mean, the dragon can be a tough boss fight, but it's not too bad. Alright, so we are going to change real quick.
Oh, blast it.
Braska.
Horse feathers.
Just so I can get this on right. So we'll bring in Zevran,
Yes.
Morgan,
Yes.
Wynne. Alright, so now we're going to go all the way to the ruined temple. Of course, this is like one of the annoying problems I have. Like, I'll try to like get up the stairs, but then I just can't because of some clipping issue. It's really annoying. Anyway, let us go up here, and then I think is it this way we go? Let me see. Yes, it is. Alright, gather your party and venture forth. So what I like to do is... I like to start with my spellcaster first. Oh, Naren's token. It's good. That's a good one. Anyway, where is... Let's see, where is it? I think it's at the bottom. Yes. Oh. Ugh. Hate when I hit the console command. Alright, so this one here, Affliction Hex, so it does like all of like the elemental, you know, infliction to all the like the elements, and also to nearby enemies. So it's really good when you have like multiple.
Very well.
Don't know how she got damage, but whatever. Alright, and then next we are going to use that.
This won't take.
Alright, and then we'll go with that one. Stone Fist. Then Death Siphon, so while the smoke, this caster draws nearby entropic energy. Alright, so then... Yeah, this we got this in the bag. Alright, so then we'll go two-handed sweep. Well, he doesn't try to knock me out.
Time for a little sleep.
Ready.
Alright, cool. Let's see. Is this the miasma? Well, this mode is active. And with penalties to attack. Yeah, let's go with that one.
Direct me.
Alright. True Death. While cursed, the target cannot well, I don't think that heals. But I'll show you guys. That was rude. I don't appreciate that. You know what? Let's just kill this guy. Close enough as it is. So sundered arm.
Ready for action.
Oh my goodness, freaking jerk. Oh man, I was going to. Yo, cold from Zevran. Yo, that's cold. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alrighty, so we have killed the High Dragon. Bunch of goodies. And, ooh, Grandmaster Flame Rune and Dragon Scale. So yeah, let's just head on over to Denerim City. But I was actually hoping I could you know, go for the kill, but hey, Zevran was cold from that. All right. Yes. Oh, this is the long way. Okay. Next episode, I will have, well, I'll have the armor So I don't really need to go through that because I think basically just go with, like, if you want the really beefy armor, you go with the dragon bone plate. That's what it gets turned into, and yeah, Zevran looks. I'm not Zevran. Morgan looks kind of ridiculous in the bear form, but it's pretty beefy. But okay, guys, I shall see you in the next part. I might upload that one tonight as well, possible, and we will head on into Landsmeet. Till then, guys, I'll see you in the next one.